Welcome to Faststang 444. I really need your help. I'm trying to grow my channel, so please subscribe and help me get to 1,000 subscribers. This game I am starting next to the hacienda, and I am angled northeast, where if there is a drop over near the building that's ahead in the farmer field, I would see it. Sometimes if I'm watching close enough, I can see drops off in the distance, but when this game starts, I do not see any drops in the distance, and potentially there could have been a drop next to the hacienda I hear. So I'm just going to move over to this point over here where potentially there could be a drop at the beginning, and if there isn't, I will go on a car drop search. So there isn't a drop here. And it's the wet season. I found actually starting in this location that very few drivers will start over here because you have to go around the waterway to get over, as you can see there, to the other side, unless you take the wet season shortcut, which is where this angled road is. If you go into the river on a straight line here, you'll spawn on the other side. So let's do that. Go over to this drop over here. What do we have? All right, great. A level 7 Porsche Cayenne. This is a great start. Let's see if I can't get into a head-to-head right away. Not sure what direction the head-to-head would lead, so I need to use a bit of caution. You open up the map, and I am not sure where the final arena will be, so let's head over towards this intersection. There's a drop here. Let's take a peek at this. I actually found some high-level drops right here. Not in this case. Let's pause here, see if someone comes towards me and I can engage in a head-to-head, be a bit of a car drop sniper. Changing plans. Car over here all by themselves. They're coming to me. Let's turn around, get in the middle of these buildings and see if they come right to me. They are not. They are running. Move around so they can see me on the map. Alright, they're going up the hill. Let's chase them. I'm gaining on them pretty quick, so they may be still in a level 1. Let's see. And I know I have to use caution with this Porsche Cayenne because it is more of a level 5 speed vehicle. It's not really a level 7. Alright, they are in a level 1 Nissan Tsuru, and the head-to-head leads over towards the lava field. Go around these trees. Watch out for this bend in the road there. I knew there were some buildings there. I think there's a rock and possibly a tractor right there too. Get around this lava. There's a level 3 Hyundai Veloster. It's always good to look at these drops as you go by them. I've had very good luck paying attention to that and seeing that there is a high level drop just waiting. Not in this case. Let's head over to the Horizon Mexico Festival site. Glance at these drops as I am leveling up into the MG Metro, and this is another vehicle that I need to use caution with. Alright, I can see with how far the arena wall is to the area around Atlantis to Tula, it will be final arena 8, 9, or 10. I'll know more after this next arena shrinks and see where the arena walls touch. Alright. What is this car in? Let's see if I can chase them. Catch them and engage in a head-to-head. I'm gaining on them pretty quick. Even though the MG Metro has a low top speed, it accelerates up to its top speed very quickly. This looks like a level 5 Maserati, possibly. It is. Alright. Yummy some. Off we go. He tried blocking me. That's a wise tactic to use. Alright. This is on the south side of the waterway. So I need to go over to the bridge. They are making an error. Unless they're trying to do the wet season jump. They're not going to have enough momentum. And their vehicle just blinks, so they hit something there. Possibly reset. Get over to this bridge. Oh wow, someone gets into a Mercedes-AMG 1. I know from past experiences when I see this head-to-head lead here, it will be final arena 10. And the head-to-heads vary depending on where they originate. So let's take a peek at this. I get into this Volkswagen Andretti Beetle, and this is actually a great car. I could use this in the final showdown, although I would like to get into one more head-to-head and get into a level 10. You can see where the arena wall touches just northwest of Atlantis to Tula. That is a guarantee. It will be final arena 10. 8 and 9 are outside of the arena walls. So knowing that, I am going to head away from the progression of the game, away from the final arena, and head over towards these drops over here. Just the outside chance there's a level 10 over here. Or a level 9 Hoonigan Group A, which is pretty much a level 10. There isn't. And sometimes I can catch vehicles that are heading away from the direction of a head-to-head here with momentum. That's not the case now. So I am actually going to go under a ridge that's ahead over here. This paved road turns into a dirt road right under this ridge that is over here on the left. And if I can catch someone going away from the direction of a head-to-head, I can eliminate them and level up. So I will just pause here. Someone else gets into a level 9 Andretti Beetle. There's a head-to-head that just is up the hill. Another Mercedes-AMG one. I don't know if they took that from someone else or there are two at this point. My guess is they took it from someone else. Here comes someone right towards me. Let's get into a head-to-head. And I honked, they honked. It did not engage in a head-to-head. Not sure what happened there, but I am not going to let them come up behind me with momentum, so I'll go across the river here. Someone gets into a level 10 Funko. Ooh, I wanted to go across the bridge here. I get hung up, so I need to just turn around. They're coming right towards me, so I will engage in a head-to-head with momentum. Across the river. And I know that I just follow this road and angle over in between the trees to this finish. It looks like I'm going to be able to take this Mercedes-AMG 1 here. They got hung up on the riverbank back there, it looked like. This is great. This could not have gone any better. And what they were doing, I call an unnecessary risk. They were already in a Mercedes-AMG 1, a vehicle that is perfect for a final showdown, and they decided to try and engage in a head-to-head, chase me around, and wound up losing. So they will not be making the final showdown. So I am not going to follow the same fate that the previous owner did with this vehicle. I am going to head over towards the pyramid strip, I call this. Hang out over here on the perimeter of the second to last arena. If someone comes towards me, I will engage in a head-to-head. If not, that's the last head-to-head in this game for me. And opened up the map. I'm just looking at the final arena and what route to take to get into final arena 10. You can see the star is the point I like to leave at. So as the arena is beginning to shrink, then I will pull forward and get in position for the final showdown. I can kind of watch as people are leveling up what I'm potentially going up against here. And look at this username. Framed Rat just got into a Funko. Remember that username or gamer tag. Gets into a level 7 Jeep Trailcat there. Shouldn't be a problem. Alright, it's time to get in position for the final showdown. There's a vehicle back there. If they don't get inside of the final arena, they will be eliminated or have time off of their timeout bar. Alright. Just ahead here, there is a small group of trees right here. This is the point I like to leave from.
Head-to-head's complete. Get ready for the final showdown!
You can see on the map this point that I like to leave from. This is Arena 10. The range of time to leave is 21 to 24 seconds. I will leave it 23 seconds. I'll follow this road, and where it bends to the right, I will continue on a straight line. I like going through the corner of this greenhouse. Perfectly timed exit with speed at 3 seconds. And look at this. Framed rat in the Funko is eliminated. They left early. Finish appears to be north of the stadium is my initial thought, so I want to get close to this tree there and then angle over to the right, avoiding some buildings on this line. A little farther to the right, you can see more buildings there. I avoid. Alright, let's angle over towards the east side of the stadium, and the finish is at the Bat's Head. Watch out for some golf carts, and there are some truck trailers there. Watch out for a few random trees I know on this line. Got it. Yes. And this is win number 2,987. Yeah.
Welcome to the shadowy ranks of the Illuminati.
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video along with all of my videos. And if you've been enjoying my content, subscribe. Please help me get to 1,000 subscribers.